right, mic check.
Mic check? Yeah, so when I was flying with Ben, even at 50, he said, never ever take your hand off, and I had never learned the trial, so.
Yeah, generally you don't want to take your hand off the collective. I'm comfortable with it at taking your hand off at lower RPMs.
Okay.
But then the rest of it, yes, always guard the throttle.
Got it. Okay, well, we got oil pressure, clutch lights out, circuit breakers are in.
Yep.
Okay, we'll warm it up to 70, 75.
Alright, so look at this list here.
Sure.
Wait for clutch, warm up, engine gauges, 75, carb heat, brag. Now, before I do carb heat, like in sprag and all that, what I do is I go up to 75,
okay.
Let the aircraft warm up, and on a cold day, then you can use this time to get ATIS.
Right. Okay.
ATIS freak. Oh, there it is.
Taxiway Delta closed west of Delta 8. Clearance, delivery, and ground control combined on 123.9er. CPDLC service available. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
Charlie.
Burbank Airport ATIS information, Charlie. 1853 Zulu. Wind 190 at 6. Visibility 10. Ceiling 2,900 broken. 4,100 broken. 6,500 overcast. Temperature 17. 2.8. Altimeter 2998. ILS runway 8 approach in use. Arriving and departing runway 8 and runway 15. Land and hold short operations in effect for non-turbojet aircraft landing runway 15. Available landing distance 4,250 feet. Read Michael runway hold short instructions. Notices to airmen. Taxiway Bravo closed north of Bravo 3. Taxiway Delta closed west of Delta 8. Clearance, delivery, and ground control combined on 123.9er. CPDLC service available. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie.
Charlie.
I missed the altimeter.
Yeah, that's fine.
Burbank Airport ATIS information, Charlie. 1853 Zulu. Wind 190 at 6. Visibility 10. Ceiling 2,900 broken. 4,100 broken. 6,500 overcast. Temperature 17. 2.8. Altimeter 2998. ILS runway 8 approach in use.
Okay, I can turn this off.
Helicopter 8 Golf Hotel
Do it 9er 8.
frequency change approved.
Oh, 9er 8. Okay. Okay, let's gauges in, so we will check our mags.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, let me point something out to you real quick.
We're right at 80.
We're right at 80. Is our governor on or off at this point?
Governor's on, so if it was at 80 would take.
Exactly. That's where Ben's saying, always guard that throttle. So if
Right.
you weren't paying attention and your hand was on the throttle like that, you would have been able to catch it and stop it.
Right. Okay. Well,
Alright, so checking the mags.
check our mags. 1, 7. Okay. Good. Warm it up a little bit. Okay, we'll check the left. Now, 2. Okay, looks good.
So if you're checking your mags, what are you looking for?
You're looking for a drop of more than 5 to 7% in 2 seconds.
Yep. So if it was a bad mag that you were checking,
Drop faster.
yep, and if it was a failed mag, the aircraft would shut off.
Right.
Essentially, just like, you know,
Okay.
make some like nasty noises. And if it was bad, yeah, you would really see it drop.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I've seen bad mags, never failed ones.
Okay. All right. So we'll check the carb heat.
All right.
Okay, it's rising. Looks good. Okay, do the spray clutch check, we get it back up to 75. Okay. Looks good.
Yep, then you can like raise it a little bit, then roll it off.
Kind of chop it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, doors are closed and latched. We're at 22 degrees, so are you hearing me cut out at all?
Yeah, just a little bit. Either move your mic closer to your mouth, or I can turn this down just a bit. So check.
Test.
Keep going.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2. Test.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Okay, yeah, that's much better. All right, limit match hour, so we're at 25, but it was at 22 before, so we'll say it's 22.7, 22.8-ish.
Right here it says 25 just because we're on the deck, and
probably cooler up there, so.
Yep. What did ADIS say temperature was?
Caution wake turbulence arrived regional
I don't remember. Should we listen to it again?
Yep, I am going to make you listen to it again. Only because we need the temperature and the dew point.
Right.
In addition for carburetor heat.
123.9er. CPDLC service available. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Burbank Airport ATIS information, Charlie. 18530. Wind 190 at 6. Visibility 10. Ceiling 2,900 broken. 4,100 broken. 6,500 overcast. Temperature 17. 2.8.
Got it.
Altimeter 29er.
17 and 8. Okay, so 17 means that we have 22.4, 22.5.
What's our 5-minute max takeoff power?
0.9 above. So if we have 22.4, then we have 20.3.
Yep. Never be afraid to go back and re-listen to ATIS. Like if you didn't catch something and you forgot. Like even with your the DPE on your check ride, don't be afraid to be like, hey, I listened to it, but I just forgot it. I need to go back real quick.
Got it. Okay. All right, so we checked that. Let's turn the frictions off.
Cool.
Clear takeoff 15, Mike, Charlie.
Okay, the frictions are off. We'll warm up to 2.
Alright, so I'm guarding the throttle.
Yep.
Maybe sometimes a governor can fail at the top and it could shoot it right into the red.
Okay.
This aircraft, what they're saying, it just licks the red and likes to hover around there. So when we're flying around, we're going to be real cognizant that it doesn't go blasting any higher.
Okay.
So to make it easier to watch those things is we learn how to fly smooth.
Right. That's my shit in his pocket.
So what was on the rest of that checklist?
We're gonna do the
memory
needle split.
flow.
Yeah. We'll do the needle split. So we're at here. So we're gonna slightly decrease the throttle and slightly raise the collective.
All right.
Okay.
Horn and light work. Great.
Down, collective all the way down. Okay, and we're good to go.
All right.
So we'll stay in the pattern here.
Talking Mike, November, Charlie, contact SoCal departure, have a good flight.
Thanks for help. Bye, Mike, Charlie.
Okay. Just because there's clouds, so I'm just going to turn these on today.
Okay.
They're not required, but
Yeah, it makes sense.
I like to look cool, you know.
Of course.
All right, so lights are out, gauges are green.
Pressure temp, carb heat is all the way in.
Right.
Okay, so we'll request to join the pattern and take off.
Yep, so before you tell them, what are you going to tell them? You can tell me.
Burbank Tower Helicopter 853 Romeo Sierra at Atlantic, requesting to join the pattern with Charlie.
Fantastic.
Cool. Okay, and then we're gonna probably do taxiway Delta.
Yep, one thing to note, so the carburetor heat, the temperature and dew point are especially important in this aircraft.
Yes,
because of carburetor heat.
You got carb ice hanging.
Yep, so right now we're under 18 inches, and that's the temperature.
It's almost in the yellow.
Yep, just pull it like halfway. But of course, when you pull into hover, it'll change.
Right.
So on the ground, let's talk about when we needed to use carb heat, because that's a very important. This can be a very dangerously overlooked item.
Right. I was studying it last night a little bit. So
cool.
Yeah. So we do it on our downwind. We pull our full carb heat.
Yeah.
And obviously when the dew point is
within 15 degrees, the temperature dew point are within 15 degrees.
Right.
Runway 8, west of Delta 7, clear touch.
Okay. I don't know the third.
The third one is when when the outside temperature exists between -4 and 30 degrees. If you have either visible moisture, you're flying over water, or the dew point temperature spread is within 15 degrees,
okay,
then you use it. And then if you need to use it and you're under 18 inches, you use it, or you keep it out of the yellow.
Okay.
So, all right, you sound ready to go. I'm ready to go.
Okay, I'm ready to go. Burbank Tower, helicopter 853 Romeo Sierra at Atlantic, requesting join the pattern with Charlie.
I got 853 Romeo, 853 Romeo Sierra, Burbank Tower, proceed to taxiway Delta and hold.
We'll proceed to taxiway Delta and hold 3 Romeo Sierra. Okay. Looking my way out.
Helicopter 70 uniform radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Helicopter 70 uniform radar service terminated, frequency change approved.
Nice and slow. Excellent. All right, I'm clear on my side.
Clear left, right.
You keep your distance from those planes a little more. We got plenty of room.
Okay.
All right, so we're cleared onto Delta and hold.
Yep.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, remain north of runway 8. Helicopter landing runway 8, taxiway Delta, clear for takeoff. Enter right traffic, runway 15.
Right traffic, runway 15, 3 Romeo Sierra.
All right. Get that nose a little farther down, get some airspeed, and it will pop up before Delta 7 there. All right. There you go.
Yeah, I don't like this either.
Yeah, it's a little awkward. I got to roll out there, and then, yeah, go for it.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, wind 1804, runway 15, north of Bravo 3, clear touch and go.
Runway 15, north of Bravo 3, clear touch and go. Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra.
And Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra on the go, make left traffic back to runway 15.
On the go, we'll make left traffic, runway 15, 3 Romeo Sierra.
Really good on your radios for the amount of time you have. I could not do that at 20 hours when I started.
Yeah, Kyle kind of threw me right into it, so.
Good. Definitely took me longer. All right, kind of licking the yellow there. I'm just gonna give us just a little bit of carb heat.
Okay.
That's something you'll pick up on like looking to scan for. All right, first just do a normal approach.
Okay.
And then I'll just kind of ask you questions just to gauge, see where your knowledge is at.
Okay.
So what altitude are you looking for in traffic patterns?
1300.
Why 1300?
Helicopter 60 on the go.
Because planes are operating at 1500.
Hotel, make left traffic
above
runway
1500.
8, runway west of Delta 7, clear touch and go.
Traffic 8, west Delta 7, clear touch and go.
Not quite.
Okay.
We're at 1300 because that's 500 feet AGL.
Got it.
Fixed wing traffic is 1000 feet AGL. Unless they're turboprops and it specifies in the AFD that they need to be higher. All right, so
Clear right, clear left.
yep. So pre-landed checks, lights are out, gauges are green, plenty of fuel, carburetor heat full.
Okay.
Now we're in a landing mindset. Trim is down. Okay, you're clear left.
Clear left.
Aim for the numbers of 1, 3. That is your little helicopter pad.
15.
Correction, 1, 5, thank you.
Okay.
Yep, 1-3 would have been hard to find.
It would have. Just a normal approach?
Yes, sir, just normal approach. And then on our next way around, we'll do a steep approach.
Okay.
I generally like to start off flights with just the normal stuff, just to get the feel with the aircraft right away before you like jump right into autos or something.
Yeah. Well,
not,
and it's usually a week between when I fly. And
yeah. So that's not exactly safe until you get more hours. Alright, cool. Go around. You could have made that work. It's just a little fast. You didn't slow down soon enough. You're kind of putting the brakes there at the end.
It was a little fast.
Don't be afraid to make your approach nice and slow.
Okay.
Sometimes it's hard to do here, but if you're anywhere else, the slower in a helicopter, not the slower airspeed-wise, but the slower you do things procedurally. Okay, there's Bravo 3. You're clear to the left.
Clear to the left.
So, another way to say that was if you set your approach up a little sooner, get 60 knots, 300 feet to start a normal approach, and kind of stretch out that braking action throughout your approach, you have to do kind of like less thinking per se. It shows you like you'll feel the winds a little better and be able to correct for them sooner than later. You're clear left?
Clear left.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, runway 15 north of Bravo 3, clear touch and go.
Runway 15 north of Bravo 3, clear touch and go. Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra.
Okay, touch and go.
Okay, we'll do our downwinds here. Full carb heat.
Stretch it out just a little farther because we're just a beam it.
Yeah. Warning lights are out, pressure, temp, and carb heat is full.
Lights are out. Okay.
Secure Delta, go.
Clear right, clear left.
Helicopter 6
we'll
Hotel,
stretch it out a
runway
little
west of
more.
Delta 7, clear touch and go.
Turn once we're past the freeway over here.
Burbank Tower Helicopter 85 Romeo Sierra requested for the option for 15. Yep, you're clear left.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, runway 15. We can't clear you for the option, but you can do all other options are approved.
So an extended delay on the runway would work, 3 Romeo Sierra?
Yeah, just unable stop and go for 3 Romeo Sierra, and you can do, I guess, all other options. You could delay on the runway north of Bravo 3.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. So cleared for a, not a stop and go, but hovering on 15, 3 Romeo Sierra. And I called them.
It's just an airport roll, basically.
Okay, fair enough. I'll try and get a number from you guys later and hash things out and understand you guys. That'd be nice. Alright, so for a steep approach, start putting on the brakes right away. Just like Kyle and Ben teach steep approach, it's a normal approach that you turn into a steep approach. And right now, instead of sinking, kind of put the brakes on a little more, slow down to like 35 knots.
Okay.
Really try and slow down. Then you kind of bring it down. Now steep approach, you wanna make sure our descent rate isn't too great, and then we wanted to slow down just a little sooner. So now this descent angle, kind of keep this descent angle. We'll go past the numbers, so keep this descent angle going, which is nice. Pull in a little more power to make our descent rate a little bit slower.
Okay.
Now push just a little forward, just above ETL there, you can feel it.
Yep.
That'll give us just a little power, and you still have more power to pull. So lean just a little bit forward. There you go. Right into if, say, this was our spot, this is where this would be. Okay, so we got a momentary delay on the runway, but no stop and go. So,
okay. You want me to set it down?
Yeah, go ahead.
We push our carpet in?
Yeah, I could do that.
Give us a little more power.
Yeah, it helps.
Burbank, please 16, like to cross extender, center line northbound to Whiteman.
Please 16, that's approved as requested. Helicopter traffic, left pattern for runway 8.
See negative contact. I'll keep it low, but it's west.
Moving forward. Reset.
Yeah, that's fine. Don't focus about precision as much as being relaxed. What tends to happen is we focus so much on trying to not move and get our spot that we tense up and we're just like, shit, I can't land it. And you like, oh,
yeah,
you know, forgot to.
That definitely happens.
Yeah, just, you need to force yourself to relax and, you know, just land the aircraft. We want it to be as pretty as possible, but when you start focusing on it too much,
right,
it does the opposite.
Got it.
Alright, you done a max performance?
I have.
Alright, we're not going to go through the max performance checklist right now. I just want you to slowly pull up to 22.4, and that would be actually pull up to 23, and show me a max performance.
Okay, so we're going to do one?
Yep.
Okay.
Left traffic.
16, radar service terminated, remain on the code, contact Van Nuys Tower, correction contact Whiteman Tower.
16, welcome, thank you.
Yeah, I like what you're doing there. That's good. There you go. 23. Now push a little forward. That's going to give us a little more performance. Now we're going to start going up.
Yeah.
Alright, say we're clear of our obstacles for normal flight.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, runway 8 to west of Delta 7, clear touch and go.
Runway 8, west Delta 7, clear touch and go, 60 Hotel.
Alright,
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra on the go.
clear left.
Clear left.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, runway 15 north of Bravo 3, clear touch and go.
Runway 15 north of Bravo 3, clear touch and go. Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra. Gets hot down there.
Yeah, it is. Alright, I'd like to do a steep approach one more time.
Sure.
Alright, you're clear left?
Clear left.
And I'll kind of show you a little more what I mean of, you know, you start a little sooner and take it a little slower as soon as you start, and you'll start being able to see, like, if you're going to miss your spot or not.
Got it.
We'll do it some other time, but I'll do another normal approach with you and really kind of pick it apart and have you slow things way down instead of blasting in, because it does a lot of good things for you, for when you're trying to, like, for when we're flying out in the mountains, because you can't take things fast or else, you know, you're going to get yourself into a bad situation. Taking things a little slower, then you have time to predict what's going to happen.
Right.
Burbank Tower, Police 18 with the SALE Zoo 1100. We'd like to transition east of the field up to Whiteman Airspace.
Police 18, Burbank Tower, squawk 0244, Burbank altimeter
Cover
2997,
full on.
radar contact
Carpeet's
transition
on.
approved.
Gauges are out. Pressure
Okay,
10, 10.
0224 over there.
Okay.
0244, Police 18.
0244.
Clear left. Clear right.
Yep, you're clear left. So for a flying helicopter handbook and Robinson have kind of the same airspeeds and altitudes to set up for some maneuvers. So for both a normal approach and a steep approach, 60 knots, 300 feet AGL, so 700. So basically make it say 1,000. Kind of set yourself up way out here before we get there. Now if it was a normal approach, you would set yourself up and then take that all the way down. with a steep approach, we're going to set that up, and then we'll just start slowing down, maintaining our altitude.
The pattern will be remaining inside the 5.
Which will,
east of the 5.
once we start slowing down and maintaining altitude.
Helicopter 3, Romeo Sierra on the go. You can continue left traffic, however, just remain inside of the 5 freeway. Traffic is a police helicopter transitioning on the other side of the 5, east of the 5 at 1,100 northbound.
We'll remain inside the 5 freeway, runway 15, clear touch and go 3 Romeo Sierra.
And that's the 5 right there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Like a tiger pattern.
Yeah.
So start slowing it down even more so. Get just above 25 knots, just above ETL. Lower that collective, yeah, really slow down. There you go. Watch that descent rate. I don't see any, there's one stock there. So you're coming in nice. This is pretty fast. To me, this looks real fast for a steep approach. Pulling a little more power there. We're pretty light, so we're gonna plop right into ground effect there.
Okay.
So, Burbank Tower, 3 Romeo Sierra, request momentary delay on 15.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra is approved.
Approved request of 3 Romeo Sierra. Go ahead and set us down.
Okay.
Alright. So I got some stuff that we'll work on in the future.
Okay.
I like how smooth you are. Have you done a hover auto yet?
I have.
Okay, cool. Put that down. Alright, let's try and do a hover auto here. I'm gonna roll the throttle off kind of smooth for you.
Okay.
I want you to go ahead and pick back up.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, roger. Northbound transition to Whiteman is approved.
Northbound transition. Burbank, Police 18, like a reverse course, head toward the zoo. We'll stay east of the freeway.
Police 18, that's approved as requested.
Excellent two-stage pickup. Just a little bit more left cyclic there. There you go. Perfect. If you note that windsock over there,
Yep.
wind's coming that way, so you had to get it a little bit more left. So,
Yep.
why don't you bring us over to a spot, hover us here.
Okay.
So, this is the way we'll do hover autos, just to reiterate. I'll tell you, after you're ready, I'll be like, alright, hover auto in 3, 2, 1, and then on 0, I'll roll the throttle off, and you correct that with keeping your nose straight ahead,
Right.
applying up cyclic enough to allow the aircraft to settle, then to be able to cushion its landing.
Right. Pedal settle.
Oh.
Pedal settle. Yeah.
Alright, so, are you ready, sir?
I am ready.
Alright, hover auto in, and I'm going to do it slowly. Hover auto in 3, 2, 1.
South 710 Burbank Tower, waiting your IFR release and flow window.
Alright, so,
And Southwest 710 just got the word from SoCal.
not too bad there, I'm rolling up for you.
Okay.
Maybe I rolled it off slower, faster than I thought.
Helicopter 60 Hotel, radar service is terminated.
All right.
And contact
Yeah, go ahead and pick up, and then on the go.
I'm in Whiteman, 6 Hotel. Thanks for your help today.
There you go. .3 there, okay. We have 23.3 abouts.
Yeah.
For a 5-minute takeoff. Alright, you are clear to the left.
3 Romeo Sierra on the go.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, you can just make a, make a left traffic to runway 8 on this pass. Left traffic to 8, have some departures that'll be coming off 15.
Left traffic, runway 8, 3 Romeo Sierra.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, can continue a left turn and cross over the numbers of 15 for the left traffic to 8.
3 Romeo Sierra.
Cool, you're clear to the left.
Cleared left.
I'm glad she clarified that for us.
Yeah.
Alright, cleared across the runway. There's runway 8, left traffic.
Cool.
Awesome. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm not sure. What do you want to see me?
Police 18, radar service remains.
I want to do hover work, but it's not really easy to do here. We could do a straight in auto if you want. Let me the wind throttle back there for some flags.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, runway 8 west of Delta 7, cleared touch and go, and traffic will be in position on 15.
Runway 8 west of Delta 7, clear touch and go. Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra. Okay, so we'll head over to Home Depot here. We'll get some more altitude.
Yeah, sounds good.
Southwest 710, helicopter in the pattern on runway 8, restricted west of runway 15. Still waiting to release runway 15, line up and wait.
15, line up and wait, Southwest 710.
Yeah, 1400.
Burbank Tower, County Fire 11, Hanson Dam. I'd like to pick up the
Okay, warning lights are out, pressure temp. We'll pull our car
County
heat.
Fire 11, Burbank Tower, altimeter
Out of the yellow, and turning left, clear left or right.
And clock 0216, transition approved.
0216 for Fire 11, roger.
Alright, the auto rotation, not an emergency maneuver, just an easy maneuver, so enter your auto smoothly. You're clear to the left, so no need to make this like an abrupt ordeal.
County Fire 11, radar contact 3 miles north of Burbank Airport, 1,300.
Fire 11.
What do you want to aim for?
Southwest
Right,
710, wind 1405, runway 15, cleared for takeoff.
Alright.
Runway 15, clear for takeoff, Southwest 710.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready in 3, 2, 1.
Yes, sir, on the go, make a left traffic to runway 8.
Left traffic, 8. Alright. There you go. Getting it?
Yep.
I got the throttle, you're getting the rest of that. We're looking good. We're fine, there's nothing in our way. Little forward there. Alright, rolling on. Full power there, flare.
Haven't done an auto in a little while.
Oh, that's fine.
Southwest 710, contact SoCal departure.
Alright, so left traffic for runway 8. And then left before Delta 7.
5649,
Sorry, what was
Burbank
that?
Tower, traffic and helicopter in the pattern, runway 8, restricted west of your runway 15, cleared for takeoff.
Left before Delta 7.
Yep.
Oh, that was really smooth for not having done one in a while,
Yeah.
especially at 20 hours. You're getting it, okay, you're clear to left.
Clear left.
Yeah.
I haven't done one since I was with Kyle. Ben didn't want me doing them.
Oh, okay, well,
He didn't think that people needed autos until they were right before the check ride.
yeah, I mean,
Air Shuttle 5649,
we'll talk about this on the ground, but, alright.
5649, helicopter traffic in the pattern on 8, restricted west of your runway,
Okay.
runway 15, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 15, cleared for takeoff, Air Shuttle 5649.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, runway 8, west of Delta 7, clear touch and go.
Runway 8 west of Delta 7, clear touch and go. Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra. So when we're down there, like once we come down to the runway, we can request a delay. That's usually what we do.
Okay.
If we want to do one, but I guess you can ask whenever.
Well, I'd rather ask sooner than later, then I'll find out if there's traffic coming or not. But go ahead and set yourself up again. Shoot for the other side of the depot.
Okay. Pull our car heat.
Yep.
Go for it.
Burbank Tower 3 Romeo Sierra, request momentary delay on runway 8.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, that's approved as requested.
Approved as requested, 3 Romeo Sierra, thank you. Yep, so when doing auto rotations, and when it comes to you on your Part 61, so you don't have stage checks, but you'll have check ride. When it comes to you doing them, the check ride, you want to set yourself up to what's comfortable for you.
Right, clear left.
You're
right.
clear left.
Are we doing another auto?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we gotta keep us at our altitude.
Yep, so shoot for 70 knots, 65 knots, and then
Air Shuttle 5649,
600, 700 feet is good.
To the right, to the right.
Here,
Over
clear
to Air
left.
Shuttle 5649, good day.
Now, try not to slow down at the bottom there like you did, or I feel like we need to go around.
Okay.
So that there's a lot to learn with the Nado, so.
Yep. Okay.
Entry's up to you. Let me know when you're ready.
Enter in 3, 2, 1.
County Fire 11, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
Fire 11, thanks, talk to you later.
I like it, nice and smooth. Alright, so you're starting to slow down a little bit. Pitch a little bit forward. Alright. Alright, I got him real quick.
You got it.
Okay. I'm gonna sit down here and kind of explain it real quick.
Sure.
Autos they don't come right away. But just for your information, to start thinking about, as you're coming down nice and easy. When we get closer to the ground, we have a tendency to want to be a little ground shy, come aft, and he started about 60 and we're getting down to 50 and whatnot.
Alright, okay, so the flare's not as effective.
Runway 8 cleared to land. There'll be a helicopter in the pattern on 15, restricted north of runway 8. And traffic 2 o'clock, 2.5 miles, turning northbound, Alpha Gates 1,700, possible pattern worker.
Go on the go and I'll keep explaining. Okay?
258, clear land runway 8.
Don't want to loiter on runway 8. We got landed traffic. Anyways, so people have a tendency to slow down at the bottom of the auto, which you were doing. Not a big deal. We just, we have to fight that tendency. And it kind of makes it look steeper at the bottom there.
Yeah.
Southwest 1958, traffic now 12 o'clock, mile northbound, Alpha Gates 1,700.
That can be dangerous if you have a downdraft. Cool, and I'm also gonna kind of teach you another way to take off.
Okay. Which way is that?
Not using that much power. You're clear to the left?
Clear left?
You kind of came up and are just like, let's go! But at high altitude...
Right, I've done that just by using, forward cyclic to stay low to get to 45 knots and then use pickup on once you have ETL.
Yep.
I've done that. Ben didn't like doing that here because, we don't have that much room to take off.
3 Romeo Sierra Burbank.
True.
They just call.
Helicopter in the pattern signal sign.
8-5, Tree, Romeo, Sierra, go ahead.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, Rider, the third time I try to contact you, make right traffic, runway 15, runway 15, North Bravo 3, clear touch and go.
Runway 15, North Bravo 3, clear touch and go, helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra.
I didn't catch that. Yep, third time he's trying to call us.
I thought he called us and I didn't realize what he was doing.
Yeah. Okay, but anyways, you were nice and smooth on it. I like that. Don't ever not get smooth doing autos.
Okay.
As soon as you start getting not smooth, it makes it more difficult.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and as I said, it's probably been about a month since I've done one, so.
Yeah, fine, sure.
It feels good to do them again.
Yeah.
I want to get good at them, obviously.
Yeah. I won't dive into 180s right away, and I don't like doing them here because it's so busy and there's not much time.
I've done them before.
Right. Alright, so we're about 40 minutes, so this may seem counterproductive, but believe me, it's not. Set me up for a normal approach, and I'm going to really kind of try and critique you through it and bring you down to what I'm looking for. Instead of me just showing you, I'm going to try and talk you through it.
Okay.
So on our downwind is 70 knots at 500 feet AGL. When we turn downwind to our base,
Clear left or right?
clear left and clear right, we're looking to start slowing down to 60 knots and descending down to 300 feet AGL.
Okay.
Airport elevation was like almost 800 feet, so anywhere from 100 to 200 feet. We'll go look once we get back.
Okay.
So yeah,
Clear
almost
left
800.
or right?
You're clear left. So it's almost 800, so 9. So shoot for 1,100. That's going to give us 300 feet AGL. You're just about 60 knots there. You're descending. All right, so this right here is a nice, at our distance, this is a nice normal approach. For me, it's about under the compass here. So from right here, I'm going to
958, turn right, taxi to gate, send me over.
gradually start slowing down, increase some power, and we're going to envision a nice descent angle. And along that descent angle, we're just going to slowly start slowing down, increasing power as necessary to ride along this like invisible like glide slope.
Okay.
The key to doing this slowly and way back there is to give your time what you're doing now, and I can sense what you're doing. Get a little bit low, you pull a little more power. If we got a little fast, see right now I feel a little shallow, so you can just either bump up the collective or just hold it there until we get to right here. Now we can continue lowering it.
Okay.
Bringing it down. Now there will be a transitional period when we start bringing in the power, but it hasn't quite happened yet. Once we start getting 25 knots, yeah, we're starting to come up on the power very, very slowly. So we start slowing under ETL, then we need more power. So we're needing more power now. Keep us walking pace forward, bringing in more power. And then essentially, we're to our spot. We got a little bit on this side, a little shallow.
Okay.
But I want you to hover over here under 1.5 real quick.
Okay.
And let's point something out to you. So with carburetor heat, which just need out of the yellow, push it down just a bit.
Okay.
See, we got 22 at a 2-foot hover height. 22 inches is all you need to take off.
Okay.
And land.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, start your go, make left traffic runway.
On the go, 3 Romeo Sierra. Got him on.
Southwest 1070 Burbank Tower, wind 150, gas 15, runway 15, clear for takeoff.
Now,
1070, clear for takeoff, runway 15.
yeah, there you go.
Did he say left traffic?
Yep. Now, we're gonna change the way you do your takeoffs, and I will show you why.
Got it.
Let's see, the POH. Okay, don't overfly that aircraft.
Yep.
And you're clear to the left.
They're left, they're right.
Make sure you're actually looking left
3
and
Romeo
right.
Sierra, continue your left turn, cross over the 15 numbers, left traffic, runway 8.
Left traffic, runway 8, 3 Romeo Sierra.
Alright, you're clear to the left.
They're left.
And almost at 45 minutes, you want to make this a full stop?
I could keep going for a little bit, I got time.
Okay. Alright.
We got plenty of fuel. It's up to you, I mean, good to fly for a while.
Well, I like to keep it short, because I've got a lot to talk about.
Okay.
A lot of good stuff, a lot of learned stuff.
Yeah, I'm here till 2:30, so.
Okay.
Well, it's up to you. Completely up to you. We can do.
Or are your friends going to be here any sooner or no?
I have no idea.
Oh, really? Okay.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, wind 1507, gas 15, runway 8, west Delta 7, clear touch and go.
Runway 8, west Delta 7, clear touch and go, 3 Romeo Sierra.
Helicopter traffic operating runway 8, restricted west of your intersection.
Will you take the controls? I'll check my phone real quick.
I got him.
Your controls?
Yep, I got him.
We haven't heard from them, so I assume that they'll be here around 2:15, so we got time. Whatever you want to do.
Okay.
Okay. My controls?
Alright, you got him.
Clear right, clear left.
Clear left. Oh, what was I just thinking? So now we're really close. We can turn this into a steep approach, so really put on the brakes.
Okay.
We may have to lower the collective as necessary to make us not balloon.
Right.
Keep us slowing down, hardcore. Bring us to a walking pace. Really slow us down. Now you can start bringing power a little bit. So if we're aiming for 8 there, oh yeah, this is like a good...
Southwest 1070, take care, have a good day.
So you're doing really good for 20 hours, this many hours.
Okay. I like to hear that.
Yeah. We'll just work on a couple things that I'd like to tighten up before we get you to solo, but you're very close.
Burbank Tower, Sky City 342, visual approach, runway 8.
Sky City 342, Burbank Tower, wind 1509, gas 15, runway 8, clear to land.
Alright.
Can you say the wind again? I'm sorry.
So,
150, gust 15.
let me show you how I want you to take off.
Sure.
Follow along with me.
09er, gust 15.
Alright,
Thank you.
so we have hover power here, right? We have plenty of room. Just gonna kind of creep forward.
If you need runway 15, we can accommodate.
I'm not gonna try and get over 50 feet until I get almost like 50 knots. So
Okay.
I'm not pulling any excess amount of power here. And look, we're already starting to go. And if I wanted, you know, pull a little more power, I'll pull takeoff power.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, make right traffic runway 15, continue.
Right traffic 15, 3 Romeo Sierra.
3 Romeo Sierra, did you have the 737 that departed in sight off runway 15?
That's affirmative.
We got
3 Romeo Sierra, Roger, maintain visual separation from the traffic crossway turbulence rate 15 North Bravo 3, clear touch and go.
Alright, clear touch and go, right traffic, maintain the visual separation, 3 Romeo Sierra.
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, for right traffic 15, you need to make a left turn
Oops.
coming off the runway. So
You got him.
continue another right turn and a right traffic runway 15.
Here, I got him. Alright, continuing our right turn for the right downwind for 15. Sorry about that. 3 Romeo Sierra. Alright, I got lost with what he said.
Yeah. Okay, my control.
Alright, you got him. Anyways, so you see how it took off where we're just stayed above the ground before we got our airspeed? Reason why you're doing that is
You're at a higher altitude or with a heavier payload, then you're gonna have less power to pull, and you're gonna have to do that.
right, and so usually when you're flying helicopters, you're always towards your max gross weight.
Right.
So you're always going to be at the top of your power limitations, and you won't be able to pull more without getting out of its limitations.
Right.
So the reason why you want to kind of take off like that, you know, distance, you know, scenario based, is because it's less stressful on the aircraft. What it does is it forces you to feel your aircraft through your cyclic. More than just relying on power.
Got it.
What that's going to do is it's going to carry you on through when you're mountain flying or when you're flying over here, so that you can feel what the aircraft's going to do before it happens.
Okay.
If we're just relying on that power all the time, we're trying to like overcompensate power with mistakes.
Give me your numbers again.
Your Cessna 4937 Golf at 2000.
Cessna 4937
Okay,
Golf,
clear left, clear right.
You're clear left.
Squawk 0230, maintain VFR below 2,500, verify 405, 101 interchange 2,000.
Maintain 3000, 2000 at Squawk 0230.
Love another momentary delay on the runway.
37 Golf.
Once I get down there, go ahead and ask.
Okay.
What's that? 37 Golf.
Clear left.
You're clear left. Good, actually looking.
Are we doing normal approach, steep approach?
Whatever two you want. So see if you can't make this is like once we get closer to these end of the buildings here. See if you can't make this approach as like slow as you can per se while following this that descent angle. Stay above ETL though.
Okay.
But kind of make it feel like it's taken a little longer than you would like.
Okay.
Scout 5342, turn right, takes 2 gates, time you have a good day.
Right to the gate, Scott 5342, good day.
Romeo Sierra, requesting a delay on runway 15.
3 Romeo Sierra, delay approved.
3 Romeo Sierra.
Cool. Yeah, we'll try and do another hub auto.
Okay.
So you can, when you go a little bit slower, you can see that you've sunk, and
Right.
and things are happening a little slower now. So it gives you more time to make a correction.
Right.
See, kind of pull a little power there, and then just pull a little power here, and then hold it. Kind of hold this altitude until we get closer to that, you know, descent angle. Then kind of keep on going.
Got it.
Right now, this is giving you. This is really important because when you're power limited, say you're flying somewhere else that you hadn't been, you want to find out if you're already at your hover power or if you still have more power to go, which right now we have more power to go. But flying elsewhere, you know, you're going to be a lot closer to your hover power trying to come in.
Right.
And doing your approaches a little slower is going to give you more time to find out, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to make this landing safe.
Right.
Or if it's a confined area, it's going to be like, you definitely won't have power to get out of it. So, here you go.
A little rough, but...
that wasn't bad. Alright, so, wind is almost straight ahead. So why don't you go ahead and pick up and do a hover, and we'll do another hover auto.
Okay.
The last one, little slow on starting to come up.
Okay.
Just be wary to not come up all the way too fast.
Right.
If you just base everything off what you're looking at outside, there we go.
Okay.
Alright, so bring us down just a bit. Okay, cool. Are you ready for a hover auto?
I am ready.
Alright. Once you kind of sit there and a little more comfortable hovering, you bring your nose a little bit back to the left there. There you go. That's better.
Yep.
Alright, hover auto in 3, 2, 1. So the pulling it right away was good, and then bring it up the rest of the way. Like, use the full extent that we got there to get that.
Got it. Okay.
And then you did put some left pedal in there. Try and put that left pedal in like a little bit sooner.
Okay.
And really just focus on keeping your nose straight ahead in the direction you're at.
Right. Okay.
Having me rolling off makes it a little awkward.
Yeah.
Doing hover autos. So.
Okay.
Let's get a taxi back over there, and we'll air taxi down the runway to Delta, and then we can do a quick stop.
Okay.
So just request taxi back. Yeah, taxi back to Atlantic.
3 Romeo Sierra, requesting taxi back to Atlantic.
I got a 3 Romeo Sierra, continue down the runway, turn right, taxiway Delta, air taxi to Atlantic. You have a good day.
Taxiway Delta to Atlantic, 3 Romeo Sierra.
Alright. Up, 2-step pickup. There you go. So go ahead and air taxi me. What are you looking for in an air taxi?
About 40 knots, 40.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not 3-7 Golf, are you going to continue east?
We're going to turn
All right,
over
do a quick stop.
total 5, right in now, 3-7 Golf.
3-7 Golf, roger.
Alright, then it just hover taxi me back. Okay? So with that quick stop, what you're looking for is to decelerate, you know, as safely and quickly as you can, but you want to maintain that altitude.
Got it.
Then you essentially kind of turn it into a steep approach to bring it back down to the surface.
Okay.
For a hover taxi, you go ahead and slow me down and bring me back down. Wind has been coming like this way, so if we turn that way, being that high, we're going to need a lot more power.
Got it.
In addition to, because you're going to be cranking on left pedal, stuff like that. Always be cognizant of where your wind is coming from, and you'll learn how to incorporate that, and you'll learn from which way to, okay, you are cleared to the right there.
Clear right, clear left.
Bring it a little bit slower.
Okay.
A little bit more left cyclic, right pedal there, and then straighten us, slow us down. Always knowing when your wind is extraordinarily important, because well, we don't fly like airplanes do. Alright, slow it down and bring me down. Slow it down and bring me down.
There are 37 Golf, you're going to continue south.
I'm going to turn to westbound now, 37 Golf.
There you go. This is better practice for hovering anyways.
There are 37 Golf, roger.
Somebody told me only hover taxi as fast as you want to do a hover auto.
Okay. That makes sense.
Right. And especially with a tailwind, we don't want to hover taxi too fast because it's going to take longer to stop.
Right.
You know, just in case somebody drives out in front of us or something like that. I like to keep my my lessons to about an hour. I mean,
okay.
You know, some people try and stretch it out over an hour, which is like it's not needed. You'd rather have, you know, a few like little ones, a lot more of those than like a few big ones.
Burbank Tower, Bonanza 9000 Quebec, 2500 level with you.
Bonanza 9000 Quebec, Burbank Tower, Burbank altimeter 29906, maintain VFR below 2500 on your westbound transition.
VFR at or below 2500 is it Quebec.
Just take your time, relax. Focus on hovering the aircraft, not landing. Focus on hovering. Kind of a weird concept at first.
Yep.
And then, instead of trying to think I'm trying to land, think, well, I'm gonna hover down until all of a sudden we touch the ground.
Right.
Let's see here. We might back us up just a bit.
Okay.
I got him.
Your controls?
Yep, I got him. So there's a little orange line on the by the right skid.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Let's see.
All right, we're past it.
Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, you have the control.
All right.
$75%.
Burbank Tower, goes number 356, Whiskey, crossing buddy, inbound for 8, and we request circle 15.
Hey, frictions are on.
Call training 356, Whiskey, Burbank Tower, wind 150 on 10, I'll call your circle, runway 8, continue.
I'm gonna grab a pen real quick.
Okay, we'll wait for your call, continue with 356, Whiskey.
Don't turn off the radio. I'm gonna contact ground real quick. Alright, so there's an hour. We're gonna restart it. Looking for a 2-minute cool down here.
Yep.
Please 60 will be clear to the south, thanks for your help.
Please 16 radar source turning 12 VFR, please change crew, do you have a good day?
Okay, thanks.
5, clear to land.
Okay, we'll start a circle now.
Okay. Burbank ground helicopter 853 Romeo Sierra.
Helicopter 853 Romeo Sierra, Burbank ground.
Hey, can I get a tower number to call so I can ask you guys a little bit how you guys do things here, please?
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, standby.
Standing by. All right, so we're getting
Helicopter 3 Romeo Sierra, 818 764
9958.
9958.
all right, 818-764-9958.
Affirmative.
Thanks for your help. Okay, so you continue with your checklist, sir.
Almost at the 2 minutes.
Okay.
Roll throttle off and disengage the clutch.
Alright, so shutdowns 75%. Everything's neutral. Settle head temperature drop. Waiting for the clutch. Alright. So when I disengage the clutch, I roll it into flight idle, then into the descent.
Okay.
30 seconds, so 35.
Yep.
My goodness.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Ooh, it's toasty.